My respect to the two lovely compeers of today's program. My respect to the President, Naga Students Federation, my friend Mr. Medovi Ri and his team. My respect to the host team, Naga Students Union Chandel. My respect to all the federating units, the constituent units of Naga Students Federation. My respect to all the partakers of today's program. This is my second time coming to the South. I have been to Ukrul during the conference, the general session of Naga Students Federation a year ago. There, I had the privilege to listen to so many speakers, to so many elders, the Naga elders, to so many intellectuals. And today, I was just, yesterday while coming, I was just driving and I was thinking about what to speak today. And I'm sure this is not the first session, this is not the only session, but we have two more sessions again. Our leaders, our resource person here, our intellectuals, they will speak a lot about Naga unity. They will speak a lot about the history, the pain, the struggles that we have gone through in the past. But today, I will present you a very small story from my area. And I feel because it's important for all of us to understand what has gone through in your region and what has gone through in my region as well. Because those days, for people like us, for Eastern Nagas, we got introduced to education after more than 50 to 70 years. We got exposed to Christianity after 50 to 70 years. So therefore, there is no any written record. However, the history narrated by our forefathers, the history that is passed down to us, and I think it is worth mentioning also. In so many occasions, I've shared so many incidents that took place in our area. But today, I want to share a small incident again. It was around 1951 and 1952 when Ensf Fiso came to our place. I come from Chingmak village. That incident took place in Chingmak. There was this guy, illiterate, uneducated, who has never seen a classroom, who has never seen a desk. He was with Ensf Fiso. So when the Indian army, they came and ransacked the entire villages, he was the guy, the man called Hongin. He was responsible to take care of the documents. A small drum where it contains so many important documents. He was responsible for that. He had no idea of what was written because he is illiterate. He cannot read nor write. However, he was trying his best not to give away the important documents to the Indian army, where he was stabbed, where his body was pierced through a bayonet, and he died there. Later, it came into Hongin government. Do not be confused with the name and the name of the government. One was Hongin, and the other one, the government was Hongkin. Hongkin means stop the plain people, shun the plain people. That government came in, to be very popular. And our people, I want to be blunt also. We were minding our own business, the eastern areas. Those days, nobody could invade us. The British government tried once. They had a small battle just below Dinsang Town, just nearby Dinsang village. And they retreated. And we were called a freeland, unadministered area under NEFA. We knew nothing about all these struggles during that time. But all of a sudden, our fellow brothers came to our land. And to be very honest, our people were very loyal, very innocent. We knew nothing about this. But a fellow Naga coming to our land, we had to protect him. We started to take his side. And that's how our schools were burned down. That's how our churches were burned down. That's how my entire village was ransacked, and we had to stay in jungle for 2 years without coming back to village. So many people died there, and we had to stay like that. So that's how the Naga solution, that's how the fight for Naga cause started in our area. And I don't know whether you are aware of this, but Ensf Fiso, he was a citizen of my village in the later part, and his name was Ngagu Somba. He was named as Ngagu Somba Chang. Not Chang, Ngagu Somba. So that was the kind of sacrifices that we have also do. Today, I look at people, I go everywhere to the boundary of Burma. I have visited so many districts, so many places and so many programs. I want to challenge all of us with this one word, the sense of belongingness. If you go to my village where there is no road, my village, I come from a village, I reside near, I come from Burma boundary. There is no network there. If you ask one of the villagers, what do you want right now? They will say, give a network here, ani dibi na. Please bring internet for us so that we can also watch YouTube, so that we can also talk to families, so that we can also talk to friends who are away from village. If you go to someone with no roads and ask, what do you want? They will ask for a road. We want development. We want basic amenities like hospital. We want basic amenities like schools. They will ask for that. Today, before we talk about unity will take place by itself. But if all of us, every Naga individual have the sense of belongingness, have the sense that this fight is mine. This fight is not for my leaders, but this is mine. I will tell you a short story. Just last year, parliamentary election took place. The eastern area, we have 20 elected members, we have voters of more than 4 lakhs. The 8 tribes, we decided we will not vote during this election because we also have a small demand going on with the government of India. We decided that we will not vote, and nobody, not even a single vote was casted that day. Because I'll tell you why. I'll give you this interesting reason. Because not just me, I was in Tinsang headquarters that time. We gave a circular that the eastern people, nobody should vote this time. You should listen, you should follow the instructions given by ENPO. You should follow the instructions given by Ensf. So I went back to Tinsang and I was driving my car. I met one of my old friends, he is a drunkard. He saw me and told me, if any of you leaders break this resolution, we will crush your vehicle. I will be the first person to throw a stone at your vehicle. And I thought he is my old friend, so he must be joking. I went up. If anyone of you have seen the clock tower at Tinsang, you will know. I went up the clock tower and I saw one old lady. We have known each other for so long. He came to me and said, if you break this resolution this time, we will not have any faith in you. And I will be the first person to ask for your resignation. So it was not the leaders who were in the front. It was not the President Ensf. It was not President EMPO. But it was the public. It was that person living near Burma. It was that person living who has never gone to school. They had that feeling that this frontier Naga territory is mine. This is for me. And until and unless all of us, Nagas, located in so many different regions, beyond borders, I think until and unless all of us come to a conclusion that this fight is mine, then I think we will win this big fight also. Why does it feel that only few political groups are fighting for our cause? Why do we feel that only few political groups will be benefited? I want to be blunt. We look at it and we feel like that way. And therefore, before speaking about unity, I think we should be the one to raise this voice. And all of us, we should understand that this fight is yours and this fight is mine. And lastly, talking about free movement regime and talking about the border fencing. Many years back, EMBO, our Eastern area, led by EMBO, Ensf, INVO, we made a resolution that we will stop. We will never allow the government of India to put a fencing. And that resolution still stands today. We have reiterated to that recently also. We do not go to press also, but I think we sat together and we came up with a resolution that we will stop fencing. Last time also when the government of India came to construct a fencing, our people Because our people, we are known for that. Our forefathers never taught us how to write and read, but they taught us how to swing the dao. They taught us how to throw a spear, and therefore they went with dao and spear and they stopped it. The villagers, it was not the EMBO leaders, it was not the Ensf leaders, but it was the villagers that stopped. And therefore, even today, if we all come together, nothing is impossible, and unitedly, we can stop this fencing as well. Thank you so much for having Eastern Naga Students Federation. God bless NSF, God bless the NSF, God bless the Nagas. Thank you.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 10 in Global Chapter, and for Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and Twitter.